You're watching Tampa Bay's only 24-hour news channel, Bay News 9. News, weather, now. Exclusively on Spectrum.
New today, we know dogs are a man's best friend, but they can also be life-saving partners for those with disabilities. And these pups start training young. Bay News 9's Al Rochelle is here with his guest from the Southeastern Guide Dogs to tell us more about the organization and how they train the dogs to get ready for a lifetime of service.
Well, joining me right now, we have Jennifer Bryan with the Southeastern Guide Dogs. And of course, here at my feet is El Faithful animal by the name of Chris. Look at that guy. Wonderful. Hey, thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, and I wants to stand up. That's good. That's good. Okay, you have this big walkathon that's coming up. Tell me about it.
We do. We actually have 9 walkathons. Our first one is in St. Pete. It's on February 25th. The walkathon is Southeastern Guide Dogs' biggest fundraiser. And we use the money to breed these amazing animals and train them and give them to the visually impaired and veterans with PTSD.
So how much does it cost to raise one of these dogs to the point where then they become ownerable and being able to be used for those people that need them?
Well, we breed them, so if you take into account the genetics and reproduction and the training, it's roughly $60,000 to $70,000 per dog.
Really? And so when people need a dog like this, do they pay $60,000, $70,000?
They don't pay a thing.
See, that's what I think is amazing about this organization. Oh, look at Chris is going to get jealous.
Oh, yay.
Chris, look at that. That's when you were little, maybe. I don't know, something like that. So how many dogs do you actually have at your facility?
At any given time, we have probably 80 to 100. We're continually training them. So we have about 450 active guide dog teams all over the U.S. right now.
Wow.
So,
see, now, again, this I did not know that was all over the United States that you work with this.
We sure do.
So a dog like this, what does this do for somebody who has PTSD or a soldier that may have been injured or wounded that's dealing with panic attacks and those kind of things? Well,
the dog, in a sense, becomes their leaning post. When someone is sitting, the dog will face the other direction, and the dog will alert someone if an individual walks behind them. So it kind of takes that unknown factor out. So they rely on their dog to just sort of be their eyes and ears when they're looking in a different direction.
So when you train a dog like this, I always wonder, then how does this dog, whose name is Chris, oh, look at that fish right down there. How do they then adjust to a new master? Because I know dogs they bond so quickly. So how does that happen?
Well, these guys, we start handling them at day 3 of life. So they're with people all the time. They're with the other puppies at the beginning and the people who are raising them. They go home with a different family. They live with them for a year. They come back. They live on campus with different trainers. They're continually exposed to different people, and they bond quickly with all of them.
Amazing.
They're very loving.
Now, I noticed that do the retrievers, are they kind of the breed that you mostly have?
We have labs, we have Goldens, and then we have a crossbreed, the Goldador. I had to remember what that was. The golden retriever in the lab.
Oh, that's very, very interesting. So again, the walkathon, and I didn't realize you have in different locations.
We do.
And so give me the rundown again of the locations.
All right, our first one is February 25th. It's in St. Pete at Vinoy Park, 8:30 in the morning. It's free of charge.
All right.
Obviously, if somebody wants to make a donation to Southeastern Guide Dogs, we're happy to take it. But everyone who comes is welcome to bring their dog, and they get a little bandana for the dog.
Oh, really? So I could bring Moose.
I hope you do.
Who's my gargantuan animal. Well, this is wonderful. Southeastern Guide Dogs, you guys do such a great, Chris, yes, yes.
Belly rub.
Scratch the belly. You guys do such a great job, and congratulations on all the good work you're doing. Folks,
thank you.
Want to walk for a good cause? Bring your dog along and help in the walkathon. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks, Al.
And Chris, buddy, don't panic. I know this is really a strain on you, but you'll hang in there. Thanks again.
Thank you.